making me wobbly, it's almost sent me to my knees. Well, I need to learn more from this mystic I see before me. I left with more questions, she's like nothing I've ever seen. No, I can't get you out my mind. No, I've thought about it once or twice. No, I can't get you out my mind. And even if I could, I wouldn't try. You are the goddess, you are the doll. You blast me into pixels, I say ow, ow, ow. You my friend, are you my foe, are you my lover or betrothed? I just don't know. You are the inhale and blow. You burn me like a match and then you go, go, go. I'm not sorry that I met you, but the tail's wagging the dog, I beg you please. No, I can't get you out my mind. No, I've thought about it once or twice. No, I can't get you out my mind. And even if I could, I wouldn't try. Words don't come easy to me, but what does forever really mean? When I wanna hold on so bad, it's the day you're gonna die, the day you're gonna die, and I'm in love with the world. So take it easy on me. When the war is over, then I'm in love with the world, in love with the world.
Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. Tries to get it to Brink. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Dumps it in. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. Thompson's got the puck in his own zone. piece of that one. The Sabres will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. One-on-one with the goaltender. Oh, dives above the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save. Luukkonen's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Angles it over to Forster. Regroups with the puck back inside the D zone. Grabs it in his own end. Here's an odd man rush. Takes a shot. Off the mask of the goaltender. Boy, right.
There's a ton of net front presence, and so a lot of traffic that he has to battle through to find the puck, and he does, and he makes a nice save.
From point blank! Oh, big-time save by Luukkonen!
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play, doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Philadelphia's got the puck in the corner. Works it across the top. Hunts the boys through the neutral zone. Turns it away. Poked away in the offensive end.
Well, this is a critical play. I mean, this is a high-danger area, and he's able to put his stick out at the right timing to be able to disrupt it. Not easy as a defender to have that kind of timing and an active stick.
Slides it diagonally to McLeod. And that's broken up by Ristolainen. And a great save.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Shakes off the coverage. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. Late goings of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Melanson won the draw inside the neutral zone. Slides the puck across to Doan. Dumps it into the O-zone. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Philadelphia's got the puck against the half wall. Too much traffic in the lane. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Fires it! Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Grabbed along the board by Forster. And sends it just out of reach. And they'll dump it in. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. Great pass from off the right side. Oh, he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. The Sabres win the draw here in their own end. Quinn's got it in the defensive end. Quick pass across to Benson. Fires it on net, and one last save. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance of a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Philadelphia's driving play right now, James.
Ball. Picked up along the boards by Quinn. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. To his teammate, puts it off the post.
Gotta love offense James, and the ability to score goals, and this one just goes right off the pipe. That's frustrating.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And that one's turned away. Tonight on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save. Such an impressive save, James. I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Face-off coming up, and Cheryl, a critical one at that for both sides here.
Well, you know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued, and you just look at the last shift. I mean, in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out, and of course, the opponent just owning play, hemming them in, and finding ways to get the puck to the net. So they got to continue that pressure. And if you're on the goaltender side, you got to make sure you get it out of the zone and give him some rest.
Tries to feed it over to Norris. The Sabres played along the wing. Stones him in front.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Made that stop. Couldn't catch up to that pass. They've got some momentum here. What a steal in his own end. From the right side, takes the pass. Receives the pass. What a stop at point-blank range by Ersson.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low-zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Moves the puck up to Forster. Huge steal in his own end. Grabs control of it at the point. Shot tipped. Handles the pass. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Buffalo's penalty has expired. They now go to work on the man advantage. Short-handed breakaway. Turns it aside on the breakaway. Ho, ho, ho.
You can tell that he didn't lose his cool with this one-on-one battle. Real quiet, feet in the crease, technical movements, and makes that huge save. Luukkonen found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Cates hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. The Flyers have had a lot of things go their way tonight, except for the score in which they trail here in the second. Philadelphia's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Feeds it over. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Puck picked up by Tuck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Flyers have it now. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Past the midway mark of the frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Picked up along the wall by Tuck. Moves into the slot. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. The Flyers have had more opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. There's a shot, and that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. Fake pass feed. Sends the feed in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. The Flyers carry it along the wall. Denies him on the stopper. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. for a whistle. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Sabres lead it 1-0. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Angles it over to Benson.
Had a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you got to figure he knows he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Long lead pass into the neutral zone. They tied up with the goal.
Oh, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd-man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out. It winds up in the back of the net.
Philadelphia's equalizer comes on a lot of hard work here in period number 2.
The coach will be happy with this performance. The pushback, the fight to claw their way back in late in the second, and this will set them up nicely for the third.
And now it's grabbed by Thompson. Philadelphia is looking to break out of their own end. And a stick break setup. Thompson's got it in the defensive zone. Works it across to Benson. The Sabres have it from the corner. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. They've got numbers here. Quick shot. Turned aside with the glove by Luukkonen. Feeds the puck across to Quinn. Less than a minute to go here in the second. And he blocks that one. And he takes a shot. Big time save by Ersson.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. This one's still deadlocked as we are now underway here in the third. Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Buffalo's won the draw in the neutral zone. Looking to set up offensively. Here's a shot, and he says no. Taken by Forster. Pushes it across to Brink. Oh, and here's the pass. Incredible reflexes on the glove save by Luukkonen.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Quick pass to Norris. Shot! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Takes a shot. Save made with the pad. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Puck grab by Zucker. Nice zone entry from the right side. Tries it to the crease. Step overnight on the play. Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across.
So we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line. This goal is a reminder of how fast the game actually is played, James. I mean, you get an opportunity at one end. Everyone is pushing for the goal. When you miss, though, the quick counter, the speed in transition is what makes the difference. But you got to capitalize at the other end, and that's exactly what happened.
The Flyers with a huge goal here in this third period. Now buckle up, and can they hang on?
Oh, I think it's more than hanging on, James. They got to continue to attack, and they've got to manage the puck. I mean, yes, it's the third period. There's a lot of runway left here. It's only a one-goal game.
More than half the period left to play. We got a tie game. The Flyers take possession after that neutral zone faceoff. Puts it on net. Oh, comes up with a kick save. The Sabres will play it in their own end. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Norris has such great hands and great vision, and he gets in tight, trying to create some space with those magic mitts, but he's unable to pull it off.
Buffalo's gained possession. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The Avs travel into town next here on this homestand, and be curious to see how this team responds in one of the more vocal buildings in the league. Nice job tying up his opponent. Slides the puck over. Here's a chance. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Turn that chance aside. And he serves it across to Tuck. To the front. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And now he passes up to Michkov.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Gains the zone along the right wall. The Sabres will play it from the corner. And that's intercepted by York. And that's off a stick. Sends the pass over. That's gloved by Luukkonen.
Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You got to like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James. But finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
Offensive zone faceoff. Nearing the final minute of regulation. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Puck is frozen and we get a stoppage in play.
Erson's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
Here in the late goings of the period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Forster's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Luukkonen's got it, and will hang on for the whistle.
He's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
A big draw. And he had the answer on that one. The Sabres take it along the wing. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. The Flyers have it behind the net. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Passed up ahead. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. I love this goal, James, but you always have to go back to the why, and it's going to go right to the passer here. This is perfect execution, but you got to be aware, you got to know where the option is, and he nails it.
Timeout has been called at ice level, and can totally understand why after giving up those two goals.
Oh, yeah, you really want to settle it down here. 2 quick goals, that's 2 quick strikes, and you want to make sure there's not a third, and you don't let the game get away from you here. So reset, refocus, remind your players of defensive structure, and get to work.
Here's a short pass to Quinn. The Sabres ready to go on the attack. Oh, what a stop by Ersson! To the empty the puck along the half wall. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Here's a chance in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. A critical face-off looms here.
And the extra attacker is on the ice, James. So much pressure on the center to win this draw.
Thompson's won the draw and they're on the attack. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. Well, from a moral victory standpoint, they certainly were in this one. Probably one of their best efforts in the last few games, but don't get points for moral W's.
Yeah, you don't, James. And this is a really tough one to swallow for them. I mean, they played a great game right from the start, but found themselves getting into a deficit that they weren't able to crawl back from. So this is a real tough one. They have to find a way to reset, and it's feeling pretty heavy right now.
Hope you had as much fun as we did here tonight, and we will see you the next time. At least we hope so. From all of us here at EA Sports, take care, everyone.
I've got an interesting one for you. A water filter company wants to sponsor you. Listen, you're an athlete, you need to stay hydrated. I think this works. Just keep working hard yourself, and I'll make sure this deal lands.
Bye.